Hi everyone, I'm back with another new video. Today's video is gonna be February planning. So I'm gonna show you my system and basically how I got ready for February. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you wanna see more videos from me. Without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm starting by using my Artist of Life workbook. Here I'm gonna be doing a January reflection. I'm gonna start by reflecting on how January was for me on a scale from 1 to 10, and I'm going to describe it in one word. I used satisfying. I also list out all my major highlights from the month, and this is really nice because it allows me to recognize all the high points of what I did. Prompts that are provided here are: what did you learn, what are you proud of, and how can you improve? I think my favorite one was what did I learn, because I actually feel like I learned quite a bit in January, and I feel like I'm starting to step into who I'm supposed to be, and it feels like a really good feeling. So far so good. I hope I can keep it up. And some things I'm proud of would be hustling, working on my passion projects, being super authentic with my YouTube content, and just trying to embody exactly the kind of life I want to have. Now I'm moving on to plan for February. I'm setting an affirmation for what I want February to be like. I want February to be lovely. I want to just feel very good about myself and enjoy all the things that life has to offer. So I'm starting by writing out my goals. One thing I'm doing here is I'm separating my main goals from my littler goals. This is something new for me, but I am really liking it. It makes goal planning a lot less overwhelming, and I can actually see when I plan out my weeks what is going to be like a main focus versus what is going to be a little task I need to do on the side. Now I'm moving on to setting up my calendar. This is honestly more of something I do for fun, but I've really been enjoying putting stickers on it. I feel like it makes me more excited for each day. I sometimes get overwhelmed if I know I'm going to be busy, but when I put these stickers on, it makes me feel more excited that I have a day coming up with some sort of sticker or event on it. So here I've included birthdays, semester break, my massage appointment, school meetings, Valentine's Day, a photo shoot, any sort of work, and days that my tarot reader told me would be significant for me in February. Now we're going to move on to my February 2021 bullet journal setup. This month, I really wanted to focus on self-love and illustrate it through some vintage love letters. Here, I actually wrote myself a little note that I plan on looking at the end of the year. I actually made this envelope by hand, so I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. Then my favorite page of the entire month would have to be my February goal spread, and this quote page here I'm really obsessed with. I actually used cutouts that I made from The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur, and this is one of my favorite passages from that book. The next spread we have here is my habit tracker, which is pretty basic. I have all the habits in here that I want to track. This month, I'm also going to be tracking anxiety. So I do a mood tracker every month, but I want to track anxiety. I think it's a really positive thing to see where you're at, and I think this will better help me assess how to deal with my anxiety. The next spread is just an expenses tracker, nothing too special. I just like how it looks. This next spread here is my February playlist, and because of a very cute heart illustration, I called it February Beats. I also have my February brain dump, which is this beautiful spread, and I have to say that I love this quote so much. This next spread is my 28-day self-love challenge, and I also have some self-care ideas on the side. This is the first week of February. Not my favorite spread, but again, sometimes we don't always design things we love, but we always get to learn from it. This spread here is actually my favorite spread for weekly setups. I love the flowers and the craft paper, and I'm really excited about this quote here. This quote talks about having a checklist for your partner. I love that it reinforces for not settling less than you deserve and less than you desire. The next spread is pretty basic. It's one of my favorite layouts. And then I've got this very beautiful garden here. I just love that idea. This last weekly spread, I wasn't actually a fan of at first, but with the butterfly decal, and this quote is also very beautiful. I love this one quote here. This quote reflects a moment where Rupi's talking about love, and she's talking about how she's talking to her therapist, and she basically says that she doesn't feel like this person is love anymore, because if they were love, they would have showed up for her. And I feel like, as sad as it is, it's a lesson we all need to learn, because again, why should we accept less than we deserve? And the last page in my spreads is my February highlights and gratitude. I've been writing down the best moment of every day for the last 5 years, and it is something that I feel like has completely changed my life. And yeah, this is probably one of my favorite practices I do, so I'm pretty happy with it. And that's it. That's how I planned February. I had such a fun time doing this. This is an experience I always look forward to at the end of the month. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next video.